There are several things I want to touch on in this video. Most of them I'll get to in just this initial clip and then try to bring them home in subsequent clips. First thing you'll see is the back right behind Lamar. The first thing I'd like to address from that alignment is the idea of play action where Lamar turns his back to the defense. You can see that has a more dramatic effect, and you get sort of a split action out of Ricard pulling the strong linebacker down, but all the linebackers come forward. So that play action with Lamar's back to the defense does have a more dramatic effect in terms of clearing the middle. The other thing is personnel. You have a two receiver side here. The personnel matters a lot here, the idea that there's two burners. I believe Duvernay is reading that safety or the coverage. If he has a two safety look, he's going to split them. If he has a one high, he's going to cross his face, and you get a dagger concept. This is really a two-man route. Nice protection with the back to the flat, really taking the place of that shallow maybe from the other side. But it has the appearance of dagger. I think this is the most beautiful throw by Lamar here. This is one of his better throws. Just the timing of it, the accuracy, and the concept. He's reading that deep safety, just splits those linebackers and puts it right on Marquise. So the protection holds up terrific. The scheme is nice in terms of the route combination. I do think that's intentional. That is a read, an option route run by the number one receiver there. The number two receiver there. And you get that dig underneath him. Just beautifully placed by Lamar. Very similar concept here versus Tennessee. Again, a two receiver surface, the two burners, Marquise, Duvernay. Essentially a two-man route. You do get off the play fake, play action. You get the pulling guard, Ben Powers, to this side in protection. You do get the linebackers coming downhill. You get the middle of the field open. He does have Marquise here, but he does see Duvernay get the deep safety to turn. And this doesn't turn out for us. But you see the same concept here. The idea that when the quarterback's back is turned, particularly when you get these pulls here. This is a nice block by Ben Powers. Right there. See him come back and seal the edge. And then this concept here. To me, it's a twofold thing. To me, it's sort of dagger-esque. It's a read going on. That's important to think about and to look at moving forward. How these deep routes read the safety coverage, and Lamar really gets a two-way read there. You do get the middle of the field open. He takes a shot. Watch it again. I need to go back and point out in these two previous clips, we see something in terms of structure, design that we don't see in the clip I'm about to show, and that's the offensive line, how it blocks. You see two double teams, very much a run look, two jumps on the outside, this split look coming over that pulls the linebackers over. So it's everything. It's the play fake, the play action. It's the back, the quarterback's back to the defense. It's the way the line blocks as well. Similar concept here in that you have a two receiver to that side. Quarterback turns his back to the defense. You'll note the middle of the field does not open up in quite the same way. Some of this is down in distance. a lot of it is what's going on with the offensive line here. But the Ravens are keying on protection here. And I want to point out Marquise's role in this. This looks like quarter, half, or cover 6. But he's going to split these two safeties by read, by design. They're clearing this space for Mark. Really ends up running kind of a nod to the corner. And this is just an exceptional read by the quarterback here, and Mark adjusts to it nicely. Lamar is reading the safeties right along with Marquise here. And you can see the outside safety there turn his back and run. And he just puts the ball inside of that safety. And that's great anticipation, trust, and rapport between the two of them. It should be noted that you can dress up the backside of this concept as well. You see Green Bay run something very similar. The inside receiver, this time he's going to split these two safeties. This receiver runs. But it's interesting, you'll see the quarterback. He reads, again, off play action. He's going to read the backside of this thing and come back to that dig. So I think personnel, in terms of wide receivers this year, plays in the Ravens' favor. How they can use similar concepts to last year and then tie in some backside looks as well, so they're not always running it to a two-receiver side.